The most dangerous thing you do every day isn't procrastination. It's this. You sit down with your spreadsheet, your notes app, your journal. You believe you're being rational, methodical, wise. You're gathering data, weighing options. This feels like progress, but watch what's actually happening. Each piece of data, each pro, each on, is another bar in a cage you're building for yourself. This isn't decision-making. This is a ritual of self-imprisonment. Neuroscience reveals the trap. When you seek certainty, two brain systems activate together. Your logical planner and your ancient fear center. They're not supposed to work together. Certainty seeking is fear, wearing the mask of logic. We've built entire cultures around this error. Corporate strategy, career planning, even relationships. We demand roadmaps before we'll take a single step. Here's the inversion that changes everything. Certainty isn't strength. It's a psychological vulnerability. The mind that demands guarantees is a mind that cannot tolerate ambiguity. And ambiguity isn't a problem to solve. It's the native language of reality. What if the best decisions feel wrong at first? Steve Jobs' famous Stanford speech got one thing wrong. He said, "You can only connect the dots looking backward." We hear this as inspirational. We miss the terror of living it. Those dots, dropping out of college, taking calligraphy, going to India, pause 1 second, felt like uncertainty, like failure, like wandering. In that calligraphy classroom, there was no spreadsheet that said this leads to iconic typography. No certainty, just curiosity amid uncertainty. The Mac's beautiful fonts weren't in the business plan. They were in the space between certainty and curiosity. The alternative isn't recklessness. It's what I call operational ambiguity. Instead of demanding, "Is this the right path?" you ask, "Does this direction feel like expansion?" Instead of, "Will this work?" you ask, "What will I learn regardless?" You trade certainty for alignment. Practice this. Next time you face a decision, notice your urge for guarantees. Then ask the 3 ambiguity-tolerant questions. 1. Which option contains more learning? 2. Which direction feels like growth, not just safety? 3. What would I try if I knew I couldn't fail? Heraclitus knew this 2,500 years ago. No man ever steps in the same river twice. The river changes. You change. Demanding certainty is demanding the river freeze so you can cross safely. But frozen rivers don't reach the sea. Your growth requires flow, not frozen guarantees. Your mind can become anti-fragile, not just resilient, actually strengthened by uncertainty, by not knowing. Each decision made without guarantees, each step into ambiguity, doesn't risk your stability. It builds your capability to thrive in the unknown. That is true power. So tomorrow morning, when you feel that itch for certainty, pause. Visualize the golden cage forming, and choose one small thing to do without all the data. Send the email before it's perfect. Have a conversation before you know the outcome. Start before you're ready. Each time, you're not being irresponsible. You're teaching your brain a new language, the language of intelligent uncertainty. Your potential isn't waiting for the right conditions. It's waiting for you to stop demanding guarantees, to trade the fragile safety of certainty for the robust strength of adaptability. The certainty trap is demanding guarantees before growth. The alternative is operational ambiguity. If you're ready to think in directions, not destinations, you're in the right place.